Holy Cross's community is kind, caring and amazing.
A safe place where everybody is cared for.
You can get on with the teachers, get on with the staff. The parents are great.
It's not just about their education with the kids, it's their mental health, it's the parents, it's all round everything, not just the grades for them.
Holy Cross has been great because they've been so supportive.
My favourite teacher is Miss Hall. I love Holy Cross because I like everything.
What I like about my teachers is that they're all super kind, and if you get stuck on something, they'll try and help you.
Obviously we're here to educate, but it's so much more, and we've become a real hub of the community, and that's what's really important to me as a head. I think there's been a few issues in terms of the community needing support from other agencies, and that's impacted on the children, and I'm a huge believer unhappy children do not learn.
We've got to think about the bigger picture at Holy Cross because they don't have easy lives, a lot of our children, so it impacts on their everyday, what they're experiencing outside school.
Inclusion is a really difficult subject for people to understand, and I think what it isn't is something that you do to people.
It's about ensuring the individual needs are met, which is why we created our hub really. We looked at what the needs of those children were and we addressed the needs.
It's a feeling, it's a strategic overview, it's ensuring that everybody is heard, and inclusion is tough, but actually at the bottom of it, it's what's right for the children, what's right for the staff and the community, and ultimately what's right for Holy Cross. So with our parents, it's a partnership. It's just being that visible presence on the playground, always having that open door policy so that no matter what, we're always here for them. So it's just about things like making sure that our parents have access to support they need, be that from housing, be it from social care, support with food.
So in terms of working with parents, we do put a lot of support in place. The main ones lately have been our parent courses, our mental health awareness and drug and alcohol awareness.
I've done 2 courses through Holy Cross School, a mental health awareness course and a drug and alcohol awareness course. It was just a group of other mums. We just talked about drugs and alcohol and then over people's depression and stuff like that.
We've done cookery courses because the cost of living at the moment is hitting everybody. So we've been looking at how you can cook meals on a budget.
So they do the theory one week and then the next week we had all little stoves and they'd make food, and it was teaching our parents the skills of budgeting, cooking. We also do a send coffee afternoon each Thursday, and that's been a great success, and sometimes it's just being around other parents who are in the same boat.
We meet up on a Thursday and it's a place where we can get help. We've worked with Koala for the sleep team, but it's more just a place where we can come, have a non-judgmental mode and get help from other services, or if other parents know of other services.
Sometimes our parents, for many reasons and through no fault of their own, struggle to get our children into school. So a huge success of the school has been the walking bus.
Attendance was a bit of a struggle, and given more conversations, I'd spoke to Miss Higgins and I said it's not really the children that were ill at the time, it was me that was struggling. They pick up the kids every Monday to Friday and they'll come and collect them from the door, and they'll go and pick up their friends, each one, until they eventually lead back up to Holy Cross where they'll start school then. So
there's a real drive across the school to really promote good attendance. You may have noticed our Mr. Potato Head display.
We have a Mr. Potato Head in our class, so every week if we get 100% attendance, we get a piece of the head, a piece of accessories on the Mr. Potato Head, and whoever fills that first gets to go on a big trip. Year 2 won the attendance and they're going to Bewilderwood.
We also run the 100 Club as well. So if you've had a week where you've had 100% attendance, your name is put into a prize, a raffle, and so the prize is a bike, which has been very kindly supplied by Cradle to Career. So we literally reshaped our curriculum. Obviously we follow the national curriculum, but we've made it so much more bespoke for our children.
they didn't need the curriculum that we were delivering. They needed self-regulation, communication and language, and physical development. They needed small group intervention, and that wasn't able to happen in a class of 30 children. So the hub just focuses on the prime areas of learning within the early years curriculum. So we focus on communication and language, PSED and physical development. Those prime areas underpin everything within the early years curriculum.
It's for the children who find it difficult in the class and difficult to communicate and get involved because of whatever reason. The environment in the hub is more like settled. The kids know where they're going, they know what they're going to do, and they're more happy and they're more chilled.
They're so accepting of like Holy Cross. They're a different school. Like I took my oldest up to a lot of the different schools around Birkenhead North, and they told me we can't meet his needs, and that weren't an option with Holy Cross. They were like, no, we'll find a way to meet your son's needs.
With my daughter, she struggled. She cried every day from when she first started coming in, and then she'd go okay for a few days, and the teachers were quick to pick on it to say it's not right, and they obviously found out that there was social anxiety where she was just so upset and didn't want to leave me.
It's been lovely to see children that would otherwise really be struggling, to see them really thrive. So the impact and change we've seen as a result of that work is just a huge increase in the engagement of parents. We've had parents who've approached me, you know, when are we doing the next course?
2 of the children have gone back into the class that was with us in the hub. I've settled right down, concentration-wise and everything, and I'm just get on with it.
We've had children who've been there for a short term, and we've seen a huge improvement, and they've integrated back into class. And then we've had children who have been at the hub a little bit longer, who have EHCPs, but we are meeting their needs, and we foresee that they will stay in mainstream perhaps until they go on to secondary school.
She's really helped loads. She never used to like sleep in her own bed or anything like that, and she's got now where she's the past few nights she's been staying in her own room.
Cradle to Career really understood Holy Cross's context and shared the same vision and values, so it wasn't something that was done to the community, it was something in collaboration with the community.
They're not just pupils or numbers, we're not just parents, we're like a whole community.
Our relationship with parents is one of our strengths really as a school.
If someone wanted to come to Holy Cross, I'd say that they should definitely come, because it's a great school and you get like a very good education here.
In Year 7, I'm looking forward to making new friends and seeing new teachers.
It's just opened up so many doors for us and in turn for the children in the community. And as I say, that's the key to life at Holy Cross, because as I've said many times now, unhappy children don't learn.